Ahoy divers, and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I am the Mariner, and we are returning for more satisfactory gameplay with Satisfactory. Ahoy Twitch, ahoy YouTube, ahoy Rumble, ahoy Mojo, and Mariner Kitty's behind me. Ahoy Mariner Kitty. So I did not get any chance to work on this today, because I've been busy prepping for Monty. We've decided, we've set up, we're ready for him to come over on Saturday. So it's just a matter of waiting at this point, and I got to get the kennel set up. So we'll see how easily we can make this on him, transitioning from my mom's place to here. I will send pictures when I have some. Meanwhile, we're working on discovering that the curve on this is not going to be good enough, I think, based on what I'm seeing here. That doesn't look like it's 5 degrees. I guess it is. Except it's that way. So, how is everybody else's day today? I'm a bit worn out, and this week has not been good for me I want to blame the weather, honestly, because, whoops. Let's see, I might forget if this is supposed to be too wide or not. I think it is going to be too wide. 2 panels wide. Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm going to put this here as a way to see when we're going to line up straight, and it's going to be close. Yeah, we have overshot. Okay, so this one's even one. So that means the curve's going to be... It's going to stop about here. Okay. Let's go the other way for a little bit and see what that's going to look like. As it stands, it looks like we could probably extend the ends of the... What's it? Nope. This one was the straight one. Maybe. That actually does not look like it's straight. What about the other side? Did that look like it was straight? It does look like this side's going to be straight. So what's... Hi, Marina Kitty. Oh no, that's straight. Okay. So, obviously, we just need to figure out where this is gonna need to go. Alright, I think I've got a plan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this way until we reach the turn. We'll run it back along this way just to... Okay. Okay, so that means we can move all of these over one. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. So this will go here and here. I'll remove the half size later on. So this is where it's going to start the 5-degree turn. And then with luck, this will meet up with the other end. There's Mojo. Medium are looking for a spray on clear acrylic sealant that I have, and she said poof out of thin air. So I blew my air compressor at her, and she found the can of sealant. Nice. Did you hear me say we've got a date for when Monty's coming over? This is not connecting to the apex like I was hoping it would. Oh well, that may not have been the most accurate. So we'll just leave it. We'll just keep going. Still this may or may not work. So I'm looking at the single going, I don't know why these corners decide to keep doing this. Whatever. Okay, this should be the last one. Then it would go straight from here. Oops. Fell in the water. Didn't want to do that. Does look straight, so from here let's find out if this is gonna connect all the way up. I think this is the inner side. I think it will. It's gonna be so nice if it does. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be slightly off. Yeah. Dang it. Come on. So with this we have two options. We can correct this side, extend the entire shelf or platform over slightly so it lines up, which could be a lot of work or maybe not. So we kind of started this arbitrarily. We could finish it arbitrarily. We can shift it all over. So it makes sense. So it connects nicely. Actually, we could just... We don't need to worry about tearing down the equipment we've got built up. We can just build underneath it. Wah! Go ahead and get rid of the half foundation pieces. Sorry about that. Whoops. What happens if I build it? Yeah. If I build it, I won't fall in. Okay, so that one, we'll get rid of this one. Oh no, the ramp's off. That's not difficult to fix per se. We'll just have to move the rail line because it's when it's on the ramp, that's when it's gonna be screwed up. I think it's level. We'll finish it up after we get the rail, the rail line, or the, what am I trying to say? Yeah, once we get more of this stuff put together. Because the outside row is not going to fit like the inside row. So there's going to be a little bit of an overlap anyways. Do. Okay, now comes the fun part. This is going to be extra fun too. I think it's going to be easier if I just do it this way. Let's do one normal way and see how it looks. Versus doing it this way. Yeah. It's a little different. Doesn't meet completely straight. Doesn't completely meet, but so I think what I'll do, I'll continue doing it this way. Has it been melting like that all the way across? Yeah, it has been. Okay. I feel like I've been doing it wrong. Maybe not. It's just it's turning faster than I anticipated. Like the turn here is overlapping the turn there. So it's not strictly even. But let's see how they how it intersects with the straight piece. Darn it. Yeah, it's gonna be off. Okay. So what if we do this? That off of there, that off of there, and so on around the corner. Oops, that was wrong. Okay, so that gets us sort of a funky gap on the outside edge. I mean, it's a train line, it doesn't really matter. We could do this. I think that would fill the gap. Yeah. Let's see. Let's do that, I think. Whoops. Stop it. Want the half. Okay. All right, let's go grab the rail line from over here. Splish, 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 splish. I see another problem. We'll have to turn on the turn. It won't be a complete. It won't completely line up on both ends, I don't think. So we'll have to do the same sort of thing. Have them meet in the middle. Where's my? There it is. It'll hop over. Whoops. That's going to be a fun little hump. I think I'm gonna change this up. Gonna have to do a ramp, I think. I even started a little further back. Do. I only need 3. Why are you doing... There we go. I only need 3. Why are you trying to give me 5? There. That doesn't work. That'll work. Get out of the way, bird. This is the second time I've had to shoo you away. Okay, so there we go. Just found out it's hard to draw a cable knit pattern. I can draw hair braids, but for some reason cable knit is also absolutely killing. Oh no, I don't know what a cable knit pattern is. Looks like 2 ropes twisted together on a knit sweater. Ah. Why is it not letting me? Zoop this way, you jerk. Honestly, I'm just trying to... There we go. No, that's not what I wanted. Whoops. There's one too deep. Stop being a schlub. Get in, Mojo! Thank you. Why are you not zipping this way? Thank you. Stupid thing. I don't need 3, I only need 2. Not that direction. Why are you being a jerk about this? There we go. Finally. Alright. Now we just need to get the rail line up this slope. Oops, that was wrong. There we go. Ta-da! Why can I not I set up a center line, but I can't follow it. Oops, that's not gonna work. Let's see. We're gonna just have to do this one like that, and then this end like that. wonder... I think that's... maybe not. I wonder if we do that. There. That worked a lot better. Okay. Tally-ho! Okay, so that gets us to the curve. Now what I'm going to do is run the rail line from the other end, and then we'll see if we can make them meet and look nice. Ahoy kazoo! I got messaged by someone and did not look. Ah, okay. Mo just sent me an example of what cable knit sweater looks like. Now I understand. So I'm using as reference. Ah. Very cool. I like that. That's actually a cool design. Now that I know that, I'm going to put it here, and then we'll run this up to here. Connect this up. Maybe. Nope. Ah, fooey rats. Really? You're gonna do that? Okay. Okay. Now we can go the other way. Uh-oh. F in the chat for Gazoo. Yes, I'm glad you're recovering, Gazoo. Half of them part-timers. Oops. Nice record song today. Try to remember to listen to it. I finally listened to your blues song. The one that's 15K. Blues is not really my style of music, so I got a good enough. I got a listen to enough of a listen that you should got that the view should have counted, and that I can't remember if I liked it or not, but yeah, I didn't end up listening to the whole thing because blues is just not my scene. I used to listen to some blues, but that was a different chapter of my life that doesn't necessarily bring fond memories back, so I usually just... okay, so that's what the curve looks like. Actually, it looks like I got this part wrong. Also forgot to fill in the gap. But rocker song might be more my speed, so I'll give that a listen as soon as I remember. Where did I start this one? Half mark before the turn. Okay. Song is now up to 15.5k views and 665 likes. Wow. How's your subscribership? There, that's better. Looks more even now. Sweet. Okay. Got that part done. Woo! Now I'm going to redo this platform and then we'll build the train. $418 now? Aw, I'm jealous. You surpassed me, Gazoo. I'm still only at like 354. But hey, less than 80, well, not that you can monetize, but I was going to say 50, you get over 500, you could have merch through, you could sell merch through your YouTube channel. But I don't know if it did. Oops, I goofed that up. That turn was not supposed to be there. Whoopsie doodle. We're gonna have to do this all again. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Yes, congratulations. A few other requirements along with the 500 subs. Yeah, like I think it's a number of hours watched or something like that. It's going to be harder to do with music. Alright, let's try that again. Make video clips of your gameplay and put it into Mutiny. figure out the feet again after we're done. I'm shifting everything over. Go ahead and take that out. Okay. $1,468 valid public watch hours out of 3,000 the last 365 days. Pretty good for 35-minute songs, yeah. That'd be interesting. Have gameplay, and then write an AI song talking about the events of the gameplay, playing while the events play out. That could be interesting, like real-time music videos. So you'd play first, talk, and then you do a music video, or you do a music based on that gameplay, or at least write the lyrics, set it to music, put the two together. Do the Google Podcast AI. Oof. Why does this feel like it's shifted? I need more speed. No, it's straight. It just looks off. Eh. Basically, what I'm seeing is this whole side doesn't need to actually exist. Okay, so right there. Yeah, yeah. Right there's where I did the thing, and then from there to there. Yeah, so now this entire from about looks like this one on. Well, we'll do this one on. We can actually eliminate. Mojo, go ahead and drop a, if you please can, drop a link to Gazoo's YouTube channel in the YouTube chat. Twitch usually doesn't like it, so, but you can drop it in the YouTube chat. Probably even the Rumble chat. That way Gazoo gets a shout out. Okay, so we're finishing up. Whoops! Keyboard malfunction. Stand by. We have the filters now, so we can only highlight foundations if we want, if they would please do so. Come on! Oh, the 4 meters are the only ones that's letting me select. Okay. Thank you. There. Told you we didn't need to move. The factor is do. Whoops. You're welcome, Gazoo. One more row for now, I think. Then we'll put the architecture back in. Big support pillar. Ah, didn't go far enough out. See if we can hit that rock. There we go. Give me some money, Spinal Tap song, since Soda, Hero, and Chief. There we go. Go ahead and extend the foundation out the rest of the way. OBKB, so only final thing to figure out is why we have no power. I think I know. Because this rail is not hooked, the other end of this rail is not hooked up to power. Hydration. Let's see, this side also needs to be hooked up to circuits, or needs to be fed circuitry. And I'm looking at our adaptive control unit and versatile framework in our dimensional depot, and I'm like, we may have enough here. So once I get this finished, we're gonna go look and see if we can. Oh, oops, this is not powered up. That's probably gonna cause some problems. Hopefully that didn't back things up too badly. Okay. So next quandary is, why is this power on this side? Well, I guess I could. Yeah, I was like, we know that the train doesn't go far enough under these to not clip. So how am I supposed? Oh wait, there's a whole gap here. I can just do that. Okay. So Twain needs to point that way. Freight car. Electric motor on the other end. This timetable's going to be nice and easy. Turn on self-driving. Yep, those are all powered up and ready to go. Oh, I need to make sure this is set to be offloading. Unload. Perfect. Wait for me! Whew, caught it. This one is load. Perfect. Alright, let's get some circuits. Okay, so this is gonna get split. Oops, that was not high enough. Still didn't get it high enough. What I need to do is put a set of these let's see, how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4. There we go. Now it'll work. Or not. What? Somehow I miscounted that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, that's 4. I just can't count. You're putting out 30 per minute. Okay. Wonder why you're here. Alright, let's see how well this does. While we're waiting, I'm going to go doll up this foundation a bit. With these, yeah, the rail line a little bit. Try and make the water look a little... Let's see, we're going to go with concrete foundation to start with. Actually gonna put a triangle, well, a pseudo triangle here. and we're gonna paint it blue. Use this swatch. And I think it's gonna blend perfectly. This needs to be... Actually, no, that was fine. What we need to do, see-through would be cool though if there was actually an underwater biome, yeah. I think I'll do a half here to fill in that gap. Horizons devs need to add fishing. But yeah, I don't think we can do glass. Okay, now I want to see. If I can time it correctly. I think I missed a couple at the end. So I didn't get it done quite fast enough. There. That don't look too bad. You really can't tell from a distance whether it's actually water or foundation, though. I guess you can barely tell, but I got it on a 4K screen and I can just barely tell. Now I can totally see it, but from a distance, it kind of disappears. Yeah, I missed 2 or 3 at the very end. Okay, this never got set to quick wire. Okay, so that's done. So now we just need an uploader. We'll do upload prioritize. Yay, caffeine! Did you get to see the finished product, Mojo, or do I need to write it one more time so you can see? While we wait for the train to come back, I'm going to mark this. High speed connector. Fabrication. We'll make it green. Oops. I wonder why that's glowing like that. Excellent. Alright. Gonna take one more ride on it so that we can get north. Then head for our base. And we'll see if we can finally do the Industrial Evolution Mark II manufacturers. It's been a day. I started the preparation for getting my bedroom reorganized so that it can be my pseudo office. Pardon me as I die of coughing. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, it needs to be done though. It's been needing to be done for a while. But yeah, the idea is that I can control the lighting in there better. So I can maybe have the webcam up. It will start, if I do decide to actually go with the webcam, which I'm leaning towards simply because I think that allows more viewership, or leads to more viewership theoretically. Anyways, get the camera going with the green screen. Green screen under controlled lighting will be easier because the chroma key will be easier to set. Days of being single and it was just me. Had very little because I'm a bit of a pack rat. I see cool things that I want and I get them, and I don't have room for them. But yeah, let's make some rooms here. But yeah, if I can control the lighting, they'll enable the green screen better. After I get the green screen, whoops, I don't need to do that. After I get the green screen going, I can work on what's behind it, try and set up like a backdrop so I don't have to worry about green screen. Get stuff in the background that's fun to look at, and put out some of the toys I've had for years on, and other things on display. You know, show off my nerddom, or my nerdish collection, however which way you want to say it. So I don't have to worry about green screen at all. Can have the camera on, be interesting. We'll see how quickly it takes me to do that. The only reason I started working on that today was because Monty will be coming over this weekend to stay. The vet appointment is Thursday. My mom's going to see about boarding the cat at the vet's, because it's also like a boarding place. Just spend a couple nights there, and then rather than trying to wrestle him twice, that way we don't have to try and wrangle him 2 times versus just the first one. Bring him over here, get him set up, have my mom here to help him get settled in, and then we'll see what happens. Kids hate when I go through and toss everything that hasn't been touched in a few months. House starts to echo, and kids and Mr. Mojo are parrots. That's the one drawback to being single, is I don't have anyone around to help me to throw stuff away that I really should throw away. Okay, so that looks like not quite enough. I've got everything I need for everything else. I just don't have the versatile frameworks yet. We need a total of 2,500 to unlock everything. We only need 1,000 for the first step though, because all I want to do is this right here, but it's 1,000 versatile frameworks. So I'm going to dump these into here. Dump these and these into here. And then I'm going to go... I think I'm going to go look at my versatile framework production. See if I can streamline that any further. Or make it more efficient. Increase the throughput, whatever you want to call it. Oops, that's not the direction I wanted to go. But, yeah, there should be... When I stream on Sunday, I'll probably have a report for you on how it's going. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night to the Lagging Out channel, where I'll be streaming more Satisfactory content of Satisfactory gameplay with Satisfactory. And then next week, I'm going to try streaming some No Man's Sky. Probably work on the industrial exploration in the background. Because I still want to see how well industrial evolution will help me progress through phase 4. Let's see, is this the industrial framework? Nope, that's a heavy modular frame. Where's the versatile framework? It's over here, right? That's the beams. Beams go into here. Yes. Oh, we're still not doing 60 per minute on the steel beams? I thought we fixed that. 30 per minute. $30 per minute. Apparently we're still not getting 160 per minute on the steel beams, or steel ingots. Yeah, we're just shy because the coal does not look like it's coming in quite fast enough. 35.6. 106.8. How are we doing? Looks like it's only 94. We're needing 106. Okay, so we're just shy. I wonder why that is. This is a Mark II conveyor belt. It should be 120. Yeah. It's weird. We don't have any gaps between any of the... $30. 60. and 60 is 120. Oh, whoops, hang on. Yeah, no, that's fine. We should be having enough. Why are we not getting enough? Oh, here we go. Nope, that's Mark II. Never mind. This is Mark II. That's Mark II. I mean, we wouldn't be getting 90 if it weren't Mark II somewhere. But I think our hang-up is on this side. .6. Yeah, I think this might need to be a Mark II. Yeah. 102. Yeah, that's it. 102. 104. 105. 106. There we go. Yeah, that was it. 35 and 35 was over 60, so this needed to be a Mark II. But on the flip side, while we were working this out, we got more versatile frames. So this should be putting out 30 better now. Yeah, look at that number now climbing faster. Sweets. Cool. Alright, I think we fixed. I think that's as good as we're going to get. Might be able to tweak this. This is only an assembler Mark 1. There's potential for expanding this up. Oh, it's steel beams loading. Okay. Is there only Mark 1 foundries? Really? 30... 60... Okay. So yeah, we might be able to improve this a little bit. First thing I'm going to do is make these assemblers Mark II. And then we'll leave them at 5. Let's get going again. We can measure. Okay, they should be throughput out now. So 36 per minute. Ow. So we need 96 per minute. Wait. 96 times 2. 192. 192 divided by 3. 64. You can do 60 per minute. So 60 times 3 is 180. Do I have Mark II foundries yet? I do. There we go. So you're staring at the Pip-Boy on screen wondering why does he have a Pip-Boy there? Slowly sees Kitty. that was Mariner Kitty the Younger. That's my little memorial to her. Soda Pop actually did that for me. So not only do we need a little bit more coal, 42.667, 128.01. Actually, let's make this a Mark III conveyor. Hi, Mariner Kitty. Oh, I have an age finally on Monty, if you're interested. Turns out Mariner Kitty is 7 years his senior. He's only about 11. I knew I had Mariner Kitty longer than my mom had Monty. Just barely a senior citizen, so like midlife crisis age. Yeah. What was my number? Okay, so I just need to put 34. I'm not going to bother making these Mark II. Although, they're less power when they're that way, but let's just do it this way for now. Oh, my thing went away. 165, 170. I think we'll have to wait for that to, because we only need 128. Okay, so the other thing though is how many ingots do we need? 42.667 times 3. Wait, yeah, that's right. Takes equal parts coal and iron ingots. I do have No Man's Sky started. I'm not currently doing the Voyagers update or Voyagers build because I've got the game for its cross-save ability. Or one of the things I'm enjoying about No Man's Sky is the cross-save ability, where I have 42.667. I can play on my PC, or I can play the same game, same save even, on my Switch. So the Switch version is only 5.75, or the Beacon update. The Voyager update got delayed on Switch due to bugs. So I won't be building Corvette ships yet or have multiplayer unlocked. But I do have the story started. Have been doing some exploration. I think I'm just going to pick up from that save and stream that for a while. 42.667. .134. So we need 102.5 concrete per mo. And I think we've probably got that. Yeah, I think we're fine there. We need 21.33 times 3, 63.99 per minute. Yeah, we definitely got that covered. Yeah, we're good. So that means our throughput on the versatile frameworks is hopefully increased a bit. That's not this, that's this. Got some delaying action. Is it because we're waiting on steel upload? Probably. Yeah, I used steel beams to make the conveyor tapping my store, so that's what happened there. So I think we're good for now. I'm gonna head back to base and eagerly await. Actually, we've only got we only need 12 more. We might be able to pull this off before the end of the stream. We got 2 minutes. It reminds me, I need to get a selfie of it. Get a startup photo mode in No Man's Sky and find a good venue to make a thumbnail for the streams starting Sunday. No, 80, I think we're stalled. Where did I put? Is that? Oh, there they are. Okay. $888. I don't think we're gonna make it. Cause I need 1,000. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. Okay, so I will report in on what this looks like probably on Sunday. But Sunday, well, actually I can report in tomorrow night because we will still have one more night of satisfactory gameplay just on the Logging Out channel. But next time I'm on Deep Dive Gaming, we will be trying out, or we will be playing some No Man's Sky. So I hope to see you there. Until then, enjoy Satisfactory. Fair winds and fun gaming, people. Bye-bye.